Hello everyone, this is Kevin at Eagles Strong Voice with a breaking news announcement on Tuesday, December 5th, 2023. This is from the International Common Law Court of Justice, which for many years has led the campaign to prosecute crimes against humanity by church and state around the world. King Charles's abdication looms closer as the Common Law Court deputizes British police to arrest him as a convicted felon. Crown and church officials will name more names in return for clemency as the court authorizes citizens to seize Crown assets. And here are the details from London and Vancouver. In the wake of a November 20th court verdict that found him guilty of ordering the murder of Canadian indigenous elder William Coombs, Charles Mountbatten-Windsor faces arrest under international law and new pressure on him to abdicate his throne. That pressure intensified today when the International Common Law Court of Justice deputized British police to detain and jail Charles as a convicted felon. In response, Crown and church officials convicted with Charles have offered to name others involved in the criminal conspiracy in exchange for clemency from the court. Sources indicate that one of those making the offer is Charles' own security advisor, Major Johnny Thompson, who executed his kill order against William Coombs in February 2011. Along with Charles, Thompson was sentenced to life imprisonment without parole by the Common Law Court on November 20th, and the full details of that evidence are found at murderbydecree.com under ICLCJ updates November 20th posting. Now, these remarkable events have sparked a renewed effort by many people, including British royals themselves, to force Charles to abdicate his throne to avoid a political crisis that could threaten the monarchy itself. According to a source in London, quote, "People are calling Charles Windsor Britain's Ratzinger after the Pope, whose child sex scandals nearly brought down the Vatican and who had to resign to save the institution and protect other perpetrators. The Jimmy Savile connection was bad enough. Now Charles Windsor has proven blood on his hands, and that blood doesn't stop at just one Canadian Indian," unquote. And in that regard, more evidence has been submitted to the court that links Charles and Major Thompson to last year's murder of 10 Cree indigenous people in Saskatchewan in league with the Crown-affiliated Rio Tinto mining company. Meanwhile, the court has authorized citizens of all Commonwealth nations to invoke Section 61 of Magna Carta and seize Crown lands, wealth, and properties because of these criminal offenses by Charles Mountbatten-Windsor. According to Kevin Annett, a co-convener of the Republic of Canada, which has replaced the criminal authority of the Crown in Canada, quote, "Common law and our constitutional history are clear. When a monarch violates the rights and lives of the people and is convicted of criminality, Crown authority is nullified and can be lawfully overthrown." And in that regard, this indictment and conviction is not just about Charles Mountbatten-Windsor and his arranged murder of William Coombs. It's about also the murder of Harriet Nahanni and Johnny Bingo Dawson, and three of my Port Alberni parishioners, Mark Angus, Krista Lynn, and John Sargent, all of whom discovered something called the 12 Mile Club, an ongoing child trafficking and murder network operating off the west coast of Canada, involving many United Church ministers, the very men who had me thrown out of my church and destroy my life, men like Brian Thorpe and John Jessamine, Phil Spencer, Foster Freed, former government minister John Kishore, former Attorney General Ujjal Dosanjh, all of these men involved in destroying the lives of these people and my life. Well, don't forget we have the alternative now, not just within the Republic of Canada, but with our own common law courts based on that republic sovereignty. We are planning organizing classes, training workshops on how to conduct these citizen arrests and reclaim the territory and the land of these convicted felonious actors of church and state. We'll be conducting those training programs now, and in January, contact us, Republic National Council at protonmail.com to be involved. Join the Republic, republicofcanada.org, and disaffiliate from these genocidal bodies, and stand by for direct actions occurring Christmas Eve, December 24th, the anniversary of the murder of Maisie Shaw that was witnessed by Harriet Nahanni, who was herself killed for that knowledge. This is about a simple crime. Mass murder of over 60,000 children, an ongoing crime, and the murder of anyone who witnessed or protested that. And the other action, of course, to remember the anniversary of the founding of the Republic, January 15th. There'll be much more posted at republicofcanada.org under breaking news, murderbydecree.com under ITCCS updates. Stand by for more. This is Kevin Annett, Eagles Strong Voice.